worked with Business Gateway quite a lot. We did a lot of their courses. We've got a business mentor there.
Yeah, she's really good. She's been very helpful. So any questions, like, she's just been really kind of easy to talk to. Like, we can literally call her up and just ask what we think might be a really silly question, and she's 9 times out of 10 got the answer for us, or got someone she can put us in touch with, and it's just been massively helpful because it's a free resource as well. So I mean, if it had been something we'd had to pay for, we would have been...
Yeah, it's amazing that it's free. I mean, everybody should use it if you're starting up a business. We also did the RGU Talent Exchange, and we got a girl for 6 weeks to do marketing for us, which was really good. That was a great experience.
Yeah, that saved us a lot of time as well, and it's not something we're skilled in, so she had a lot more knowledge on that subject than we did, so she was managing to find out information that would have taken us a lot longer.
Yeah, she had different resources, and
also because she was external, like, she was like evaluating our business from a different like mindset, whereas like we're quite in it, so I think
we're in our own little
it was
bubble.
Nice to get external kind of input.
Yeah, and of course friends, family as well.
Yeah,
like they're always good to bounce ideas off of. I think it was just thinking about our own experiences of gift giving, and when we lived abroad we found it really difficult to send like thoughtful gifts to our friends and families back home without like spending a fortune, like buying individual things and postage and everything.
It was quite challenging, so we saw this gap in the market, and you know, we're quite passionate about sourcing like really beautiful independent brands, and you know, making it like more emotional, I suppose.
Putting the thought back into gifting. Like, if you can't be there for your loved one, we can be there, and it can still be a really thoughtful gift that you can like
give and let them know that you're thinking about them, you know.
A lot of people said don't go into business with your best friend.
That was our biggest concern initially, because
I mean,
we kept getting that though. Like, every course we went to, like, on just anyone you tell your idea to, and you're saying, I'm doing it with my friend from uni, they're like, oh, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, I didn't think about it to start with until it kept getting drilled into us. But I think we're aware of that being a potential issue, and it has been for a lot of other people. But we just, because we're aware of that and we communicate any problems that we have.
Well, that's the thing.
We work through it.
Yeah, because so many people were saying that to us, we kind of like sat down at the very beginning and we like set some ground rules, and we said, right, we're just going to be completely honest, even if we have difficult conversations, just get it out there, and then if it's to do with work, then we leave that at work, and when we're out with our other friends, you know, that just gets left behind, and that's
we'll have separate conversations, separate group chats on our phone for work problems and personal life. So that's probably the main concern, I think.
That was the biggest worry.
Well, I think when we thought about opening a shop initially, that was a big concern. I think when we realised
started doing the numbers, it was just actually crazy, like the rent, and like it's just was completely unfeasible. So,
and so many things are going online now, so I think it makes so much more sense that we've done that as well. So it's kind of eased that stress a bit.
And I suppose like being online as well means we're not just catering for Aberdeen, it's nationwide. So, you know, Aberdeen is still suffering a little bit, but you know, that's hopefully not going to be terrible for us forever. But I'm not wording that right, but anyway, we can go further afield basically, so hopefully economically, if Aberdeen's suffering, it shouldn't affect us too negatively. I think for me it was launching the website. It was just such a nice feeling to get all our hard work and everything all together and put it out there for people to see it and understand what we were doing, because for so long we were brainstorming, then developing our idea, and then working on the website, and we were just in this little bubble by ourselves.
And it's like you almost don't, because we're in our own bubble, you don't really know what other people think about, well, it's just so hard to know if it's actually a good idea, or what are people going to think. So it's quite nerve-wracking, like putting yourself out there. But to finally do it was like a big relief to be like, oh, it's out there now.
It was so nice to get people's feedback as well, especially like from strangers that we don't even know, you know, to get something positive from someone who has no reason to need to like give you positive feedback. It's like, it just validates that our hard work's like kind of, and our ideas have paid off a little bit, because they have no reason to lie to you, or, you know, like my mum is like, oh, it's great, but you know, she's biased, so it's nice to...
I think the first orders that came through from people who weren't friends and family, that was a high point as well, because then you've reached that level.
You're doing something right, that people aren't being sympathetically buying gifts from you.
Also reading all the cards as well, you know, all the gifts that people give each other and the cards they write. It's just, we're grateful to be part of that.
Yeah, it's a privilege to see a little bit, a snippet into people's like lives and stuff like that. And people are so thoughtful and kind. It's just, it's actually really cheesily heartwarming to kind of be part of that. So it's really nice.
Yeah, that's been a high point.
Definitely. Well, we'd like to get bigger, obviously, and maybe expand our stock and our suppliers and stuff.
We want to develop our own products to sell in the boxes. That was one of our original plans, but we just
ran out of time.
We didn't have time to do it. And because we both come from a design background, we've got lots of ideas of what we want to do in the boxes. So we definitely want to develop that.
Yeah.
A bigger stock room would be nice, bigger workspace.
I'd love to get into like corporate gifting as well, and like more into like weddings as well. We do have a few wedding boxes, but it'd be nice to kind of develop those ideas a bit further and see where we can go with them.
Yeah, ship worldwide.
That would be lovely.
I would say be open to change, really, because your business plan is going to develop and change as you go. Like, there's going to be hurdles and it's going to be difficult, and just don't get stuck on like a one mindset.
Don't get bogged down. Yeah, definitely. But I also think, like, for me, like if we'd gone straight out of uni and started Native Sister, it would be totally different. Like, I think Native Sister is a combination of all our experiences and travels, and I feel taking the time to have our own careers and travels and experiences has enriched, like,
yeah, that's true. I couldn't have done this straight after uni, definitely not. I mean, we did have our own thing on the side to start with, but it does give you just life skills to be able to, like, to do this years later. What other advice would we give? There's so many things, but I can't think of it right now. I mean,
I think that's my top one. Like, go get experience and, you know, learn, because you might think you're ready for it after graduating, and maybe some people are, but I certainly wasn't. I think I needed to go figure out what I like and don't like, and figure out how I work as well, because at uni it's a very different working environment to, you know, you have to be so disciplined to run your own business. You have to be at your desk for 9, even when you've got a really cute puppy who wants to nap a little longer, or, you know, you have to be really, really focused. And I think for me, learning that was through all my work experiences. Like,
I think we've realised as well, when you start a business, everybody else has ideas about what you're supposed to be doing, and take some of it, but also remember why you're doing what you're doing, and don't get distracted by everyone else's
you can't please
thoughts,
everybody,
because it can get a bit overwhelming, I think. And I suppose take care of yourself as well, because it is stressful. Lots of late nights and weekends working, and remember to chill sometimes.
Quite often Emma will be like working on editing photos or something like that, and I'll be like, you need to stop that now, it's evening. Like,
it's
you
good
have
when
to
you say that. Sometimes you need
have to
someone
quit.
to say, like, you just stop. Take a break.
And vice versa, if I'm like busy doing something and it's like 9:30, Emma will be like, no,
go to bed.
It's quite strict with each other.
Yeah.